two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Blues will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Quick feed to Broberg. Off his stick, and that shot gets caught in traffic.
Well, he's definitely not at 100%, really banged up out there, but he wants to continue to compete, James. He's not looking to get off.
Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. And now it's grabbed by Karu. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. Quick pass across to Sider. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blues have been handed 2 for interference. The Red Wings get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by 1. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Pumps it away here in the neutral zone. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Larkin swooping in on the attack. The Blues will kill off a few extra seconds now. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Tarasenko. Moves the pass in front. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Denied by the goaltender. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Here's a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Red Wings' man advantage is over. Stars, and they're saving the Blues tonight in St. Louis. The Blues finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, trying to get another one on the board.
The Red Wings have it against the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. Centering feed. Shot. Oh, he hammered him.
You knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Still lots of time left in the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. St. Louis is taking possession off the draw on their own end.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
The Red Wings gain possession. Great defensive effort with the strip. Faxel's got it in the corner. The Blues played along the boards. Faxel's got it deep in the offensive end. Great forecheck by Texier. Puck grab by Gustafsson. Compers cross the line and gain the zone. The Blues take it along the wing. Loses the coverage there. Broberg's caught up with the hook, and the officials saw it. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer. Now they find themselves shorthanded.
St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Falk. Great read with the stick. Held away by Talbot.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The Blues looking against the half wall. Moves into the slot. And there's the save. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Hall's got it into offensive territory. Shakes off the coverage. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be to task and kill this off.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James. Finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to go.
Coming up on short-handed. Wow.
Well, you gotta love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked, and they got the puck. They found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity. Well, it's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Red Wings win the draw. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Suter. The Blues carry it along the wall. Centering pass. He scores! What a play! Thomas slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. St. Louis wins the draw in the neutral zone. Textbook poke check by Comfer. The Red Wings played along the wing. Taken by Thomas. Puck scooped up by Letty. And now it's over to Bushnevich. Sends it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here in this power play. Larkins won the draw at center. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Detroit's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
The Blues will play it in their own end. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Tees him up. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Handles the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Falk. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
Payne's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner. The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck. Well, let's see if there's any pushback here after a one-sided opening period. Second frame underway. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Blues have had a great start to the first period, James. I mean, they've owned the puck. When you own the puck, guess what? Your opponent is in vulnerable spots, and it's a reason why they have a comfortable lead.
Picked up along the boards by Bushnevich. Shuts it down! Rasmussen's got it along the boards. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Parayko.
St. Louis has been so impressive tonight, James. The coaching staff is going to be thrilled with this one. You want to make sure that your team is in good defensive structure, and that's exactly what they're doing. And because of it, they're getting possession and dominating this game.
Yes, and we'll play on as that goes off the outside of the post.
The Red Wings can't believe their misfortune as they send one off the post when they're trailing it again. You got to find a way to put those ones in and convert your bad luck into some good.
Handles it again. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Feeds the puck to Falk. Smart defensive play there. St. Louis is across the line and in the offensive zone. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language, I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
Hammers a shot! No room for that one to get through. Tried to put it to the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room, gets a little bit fine, and just misses wide.
Play is blown dead with the offside. Comfer's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Blues win the faceoff at center. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Slides it across. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Nice hit on the play there. Comfers looking to make something happen here in the corner. Slides it on over to Neighbors. From the left side, takes the pass. Cut it to the front of the net. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck.
Gustafson's almost back on the ice. Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable lead and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
And down he goes as the puck goes free. Talbot's got the puck and he's going to hang on. St. Louis has been all over them tonight. Offensively, they have been clicking on all cylinders. Cops won the draw here in their own zone. Oh, look at this. Driving right to the front. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And now it's grabbed by Suter. Detroit's got the puck. Trying to gain a step. All alone. Oh, it just kind of score. Hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
More than half the period has expired. The Red Wings win the faceoff. Detroit's ready to go on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Smith. Great stop by Bennington.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Duke's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's see what the officials say. Watson's called for tripping. He's off to the box. The Blues once again send out their power play unit.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about...
It's a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. Scores! And the benefit of the extra attacker pays off.
Yeah, utilizing all of that space, James, to their advantage, and the recognition and awareness of when to take it to the net.
St. Louis has looked as dominant as I've seen all season long, and we are still only in the second.
Well, they've been moving and grooving, and the question is, can they dictate and continue this pace through the third? But, man, have they been strong with the possession time and finding the appropriate times to attack the net.
And he takes the feed. Tap dances around the check. Taken along the wall by Texier. St. Louis plays it against the boards. In front. Oh, he got paddled by Talbot.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Sends the feed in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Takes it to the net. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Moves the puck over to Rasmussen. The Red Wings move it ahead. And somehow he hangs on. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Feeds it over. Scooped up along the wall by Broberg. Handles the pass. Broken up in the neutral zone by Parayko.
St. Louis has been intercepting pucks all game long, in particular in the middle of the ice. And just aware they're able to jump on passes, and they get going the other way. Great transition game.
The Blues have spent the majority of tonight in the offensive zone, and they continue to lead big time here late in the second. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. And we are just moments away from the start of the 3rd period. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the 3rd. Let's see if anything changes. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Blues have been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a comfortable lead. Now it's about protecting it. You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good spots to protect defensively.
St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Puck grab by Parayko. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Takes the feed up ahead. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Denies him in close.
Binnington's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Works it across to Neighbors. Here they come on the rush. Centering feed! And that's stopped. Takes the feed. And that's poked away. Scores! We'll get those rally caps on.
Well, everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one. But it all starts with one goal. If they can layer it, find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet. Cops won it. Puck picked up by Edmondson. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Taken by Joseph. Detroit's got the puck now. St. Louis has it. Joseph's got the puck. The Blues will play it from the corner. Wrist one. He scores! Off the defender and into the net.
I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
St. Louis is in the home stretch of this one in what has been one of their most impressive performances offensively of the season. Grabbed along the boards by Petrie. They go on the attack through center. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. Sends it over to Torchenko. And that's broken up by Tarasenko. The Blues get a hold of it. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. St. Louis slides the puck against the wall. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Right on the doorstep. To the sweet spot. Slides the puck ahead. Look at this, 2-on-1. A pass. Scores! Tremendous finish off the rush, and they put it home. The Red Wings are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Sider. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. St. Louis has generated a ton of shots on net tonight, and they lead it here in this third period. Thomas wins the defensive zone faceoff. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Detroit's regained possession of the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Sends a pass over. The Blues have it from their own end. St. Louis has the puck. Good use of the body on the play. Knocks the puck loose. Moves it around along the half wall. Goes full circle with the puck. Slides it diagonally to Shen. Fires it! Oh, it's denied by Talbot.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Poking up with the stick in the defensive end. The Blues going to work on offense. Puck scooped up by Edmondson. Gives him a jolt with that hit. And he sidesteps the check there. Carries it across the line. And the puck's booted away. Still keeps a hold of it. From point blank, he scores! Alex to break it! Detroit's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Tarasenko's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials. The Red Wings win the draw. And he takes the pass. And makes the save. The Blues have it now. Picked up along the boards by Sundqvist. St. Louis looks to attack. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. That's all she wrote from this one. The Blues really brought their A game out there tonight, Cheryl.
There's a ton of energy, and they retrieved pucks. And when they retrieved pucks, they used the boards in the cycle, and it led to a lot of shots on net.
The Blues take possession to get this one underway. Sneaks by the poke check. And he hangs on to the puck. Moves it to Kadri. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Kadri. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Slides the puck over. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. What a steal in his own end. And now he moves it quickly to Huberdeau. Sends the feed in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Oh, how did Louis looks to get things going down with the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. Dishes it off. The Flames look to start the transition game. Off a stick and they can't connect. Puck grab by Shen. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And he easily stops that one. Slides into Coronado. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Zeri. Picks off the feed. And now he moves it to Shen. Great reach with the poke check. What a chance here. Feeds it over. Another feed. Scores. Oh, what a shot. He got all of that one. Calgary's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Sends the pass in front. Couldn't complete the pass. The Blues have it in the offensive end. There he is from the slot. Denies him.
Wolf's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
Puck picked up by Suter. The Flames have it behind the net. Angles it over to Weegar. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Chance in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Oh, what a hit check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Sends the pass in front. Oh, breaks the bar. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. And he loses control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Miramanov. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Joseph. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. From point blank, monster blocker stopped by Wolf.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
St. Louis gains control of the puck. And that misses. Calgary's got it in their own zone. The Flames scooping up along the boards. Sent into the offensive zone. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Quick stop! Let's go! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
Here in the late goings of the period, we are all tied up in this one. Shen's won the draw. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that's knocked away by Anderson. The Flames grab possession of the puck. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. Sensational stop by Bennington.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
And that's a great defensive heads up to force the turnover. Passes it over. Moves it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Flames gain possession along the wall. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. One-timer taken by Holloway. Thomas brings it in from center. Oh, great read as he pokes it away. Sends it down low. Shot in front. Scores! A huge goal puts it in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next. Right. 2 more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Well, let's see what we can get for an encore here as period number 2 is underway. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Flames continue to find themselves chasing the game here, James. I mean, you look at the possession numbers, they really haven't had the puck at all, so they're getting worn down right now.
Loses the coverage there. Gambles on the poke check, and it pays off. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. ready for that one. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They've got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing the penalty.
The Blues win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Oh, off his glove. He just got enough of it. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Carries it in. Centering pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play. The Flames have evened things up here in period number 2. We got ourselves a new game.
Yeah, you love these games that go back and forth, and they've worked hard to get to this point, and now they got the equalizer. Giddy up.
Here's a short pass to Shen. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers. The Blues have gone in front by 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by 1 in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Puck scooped up by Fight. Can't keep a hold of it. Miramenos crossed the line and is on the attack now. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
The Flames have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got the equalizer.
Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
Lots of time left in this period. The Flames are looking to build on this 1-goal lead. The Blues get a hold of the draw. Tiptoes around the poke check. They've got a 2-on-1. Oh, it's stopped! Oh, my goodness, what a save! Here's a chance. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Calgary's clinging to this 4-3 lead. Thomas quick on the draw. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shot! And that goes off course. Picked up along the wall by Buchnevich. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it. Shakes off the coverage. St. Louis plays along the wing. Buchnevich is on the attack in the offensive zone. He decides not to cover it up and sends it away. Calgary's in transition. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Suter's lugging the puck. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass to Kadri. Great reach with the poke check by Suter. Binnington's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Past the midway mark of the frame, Calgary's got a 1-goal lead here. They're up 4-3. Shen's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And he dodges the poke check there. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Anderson. Sends it quickly to Frost. And now it's grabbed by Zary. Here's a chance in front. And that's stopped. And he slides it quickly to Holloway. Takes it to center. Centering pass. Oh, and he keeps it here. Oh, a clutch save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Shuts him down. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Denies him again. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Moves it around. Shot. Oh, that's blocked in front. Puck scooped up against the wall. Carries it. Tears it up. And that's blocked. And you know they'll be feeling that one. And look at that. They finally get it out. Good hit to bump him off the puck. The Blues have it behind the cage. And the puck skips off the glove. skates to the crease. Puck grab by Pahal. The Flames are across the line and into the offensive end. Off the outside of the iron and will play on. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Flames have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. Thomas wins the faceoff at his own end. Oh, look at this. All alone. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Still has possession. The Blues are in transition. Takes a shot. Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Sundqvist hauled down. Penalty on the way. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Some fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. The PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest in the intermission, and they can start the next period.
Unloads it! 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. St. Louis opens the period on the power play, and they win the opening faceoff. Slides it across. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Slides the puck over to Weegar. Calgary's got it along the wall. The Blues gain possession in their own end. They've got an on-man rush. Passes it over. The Flames have it now. And he takes the dish. Calgary's on the attack. Shot! Huge save on the play! Oh my goodness, wow!
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Wow, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
I like the habits and the shot selection right there, James, but it goes off of the pipe, doesn't go in the 4x6, and now they're chasing the game.
The Blues gain control of the puck. And called for the offside, we'll get a face-off. Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Calgary's got a hold of the puck off the draw. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
And they win that neutral zone draw. The Blues take it from the side. Tosses it on to Miromanov. Quick feed to Sharangovich. Taken along the wall by Leddy.
Binnington's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Drives to the paint. Quick stop by Binnington. Huge play in his own, trying to gain a step. Oh, what a save! Slides the pass over to Pospisil. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Sundqvist. And a great save! Lomberg's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Made the stop on the play. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. St. Louis has been snake-bitten tonight. All sorts of scoring chances. They've had the shot advantage, and yet they still find themselves trailing. Puck picked up by Falk. And loses possession after a solid hit. Moves it to Coronado. And he loses control here. Takes the feed from the left side. Moves it quickly over to Folk. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Coronato's got it in the offensive zone. Shot! Oh, some fans thought that was in, but that went off the side of the net. Takes the feed from his netminder. Holloway's gained the line and on the attack. Broken up by Zeri. Wolf's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Here in the back half of this period, the Flames are holding on to a one-goal lead. It's 5-4. Cuts into the paint. Scooped up along the wall by Huberdeau. Glove save, and the puck moves on. Taken by Huberdeau. Feeds it over. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. He's got a step. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Kadri's got it in the defensive end. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Here in the late goings of the period, Calgary's leading by 1. They're up 5-4. Backman's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. On the attack along the boards. Puck scooped up by Leddy. St. Louis jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Calgary's looking to break out. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Oh, what a stick save!
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Here we go, odd-man rush here. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. St. Louis plays it along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Shen. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And put off the outside of the post and stays out. Let's see the call here.
End of the game, and you're trailing by 1, and you take a penalty. You have to be real aggressive and jump on any opportunity.
Calgary's got a great opportunity here on the power play. The Blues start with the puck in their own end. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Let's move to the middle, and that goes off the side of the net. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. The Blues will play it against the boards. Denied that one. Centering feed, and he denies that great opportunity there. And it is all over with this one. The Flames were able to score shorthanded tonight, and that's a difference in the win.
Really is. I mean, this is so deflating for the power play, but talk about the PK. Not afraid to be aggressive, use active sticks, and it leads to that goal.
Flames are ready to get rolling. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Flames start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. The Red Wings have it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Great heads-up play with the stick by Anderson. Grabs it in his own end. Now he slides it up to Kadri. Intercepted at center by Sider. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Here's a short pass to Paul. And that's knocked away. In close. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
A huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
Oh, it stops him again.
Well, he has been under siege. I'm loving his...
Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender, so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Frost's won the draw here in the defensive zone. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. It's a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. Quick pass to Zary. Broken up at center by Edmondson. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Feeds it down low. With possession along the wall. The Flames have it from their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Frost's going to play it to the corner. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Detroit's got the puck behind the net. The break is stick handling in his own zone. Great positioning by the defender. Puck grab by Hall. Quick feed to Edmondson. Quick feed. Picked off by Pospisil. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Red Wings take it across the blue line. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Takes the pass from the left wing. The Flames have it from the corner. Huge steal in his own end. Gains the zone along the right wall. The Flames have it now. Pokes the puck away. Oh, here we go. And that goes off the side of the frame. And he shuts the door again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Here's a pass in front. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Calgary's across the blue line. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Broken up with the stick. A chance on the rush here. Sends it across. And he's going to hold up and look for options here. The Flames have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Here they come on the attack. There's a chance in front. A blast. Moves it to Sider. Directs it on over to Raymond. Moves it to the middle. He scores!
He does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off keeps the goaltender clean.
Can't maintain possession after that hit. Picked up along the boards by Pospisil. Quick pass across to Sider. A great read on the play. You've been scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it.
In the final moments of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Passes the puck over to Raymond. And that pass goes off the stick. Along the half wall with the puck. And he elects to play the puck. Pass across to Kane. the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Let's see what the officials are calling. Ball's not going to like the call, but the officials see tripping on the play. A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Save made by the goalie.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Coleman's got it along the wing. And the puck dies with the trapper save. Larkin's taking it from his own end. Cutting to the slot. The signs to think about it. Avoids the defender. They score! On the power play, they make it count.
They use the advantage to gain the advantage and break the tie. That's perfect execution on the PP.
Detroit's got a right one here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Moves it quickly over to Sari. Detroit's got possession of the puck. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Dishes it off. Gets down to knock it away. Denies him. He got on it. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Sider. Here's a short pass to Bede. Gets his stick on it. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. And it's a quick pass to Rasmussen. The Flames look to start the transition game. Moves the puck. Detroit's ready to go on the attack. The Red Wings played along the boards. He tries to tuck it in.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
Tremendous hip check on the play. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Ref's arm goes up in the air. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. Here comes the call from the official.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
On a 1-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Poked away in the defensive end. The Flames have it behind the cage. Oh, what a save with the glove by Talbot. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Quick pass to Coleman. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Behind the net, looking for the transition game. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Raymond's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit. Turns it aside with the save.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum. And the first stop is putting it in the back of the net. And now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Passes it over. Slides it across. Tees it up from the back end. And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Talbot's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Takes control of the puck. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And that one's turned away.
Talbot's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Rips it and rips it. Comes up with the stop. Takes it to the front. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Avoids the poke check. That's intercepted.
The Flames have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Tries to feed it over to Watson. Receives the pass. Rings the iron.
The Flames bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you have to find a way to claw your way back in.
Oh, what a chance here!
Period. Listen, they've had an outstanding first two periods, and they have to finish strong to get to the intermission and reset the tone in the third.
And that's turned aside. Takes the feed. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Calgary's looking to continue putting more and more shots on net, but they're going to have to finish one of these chances as they trail in the third. He grabs the puck here at the point. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Works it across to Rasmussen. And here at center, that's intercepted. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Calgary's got the puck. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Puck picked up by Paul. Big time stop there. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Well, this is just...
Oh, my goodness. It stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
White continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way, so when you have it, you embrace it.
Taken by Edvinsson. Here's a blast! Scores! And they needed that!
Oh, they certainly did. Now they're within one. They're within striking distance of the equalizer here, James. They're playing on their toes. It's about staying there and keeping the foot to the pedal.
The Flames take control of the faceoff. Poked away in the neutral zone by Hall. Slides the puck to Edvinsson. Quick feed to Tarasenko. Jostled off the puck. Denied on the play! Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Comes up with the stop. Off the post. The Flames carried along the wall. Gets a piece of it with the chopper. Moves it to Bergman. And now he angles it across to Tarasenko. Takes it into the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes the puck behind the net. Here's a shot. That's blocked. Moves it over to Bede. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Slides the puck across to Weegar. Moves it quickly over to Coronado. Picked off. The Flames gain possession. And that's broken up. Feeds the puck over to DeBrincat. What a move. And that's picked away by Pahal. Here's a short pass to Zary. Great use of the stick at center by Gustafsson. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around.
The Red Wings' top line is on the ice, and they've been the best on the ice tonight for their team.
The Flames get a hold of the puck off the draw. Drives it to the crease. Huberdeau's got control of the puck in the corner. Oh, scores! Right on the doorstep. He passes on the rebound and puts it home. The Flames have suddenly put themselves into striking distance to even things up here in the third.
And it's tough when you're on the other side of this. You can feel the wave coming, and you're not sure how to stop it. So they have to find a way to continue the pace and put them on their heels and just attack the net.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Rasmussen. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here.
I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Hey, to the middle! He scores! What a goal! The Flames have jumped right back into this one, and not a moment too soon in the third.
Oh, we have ourselves a game here, don't we, James? And this is what everyone wants. They love these nail-biters right to the finish.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Flames looking against the half wall. Oh, what a block! He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Scores!
Especially teams are critical, and this is exactly why you have the opportunity to change the momentum in the game, and you do it with an executed power play.
Frost won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. The Red Wings will play from the defensive zone. Quick pass to Sherrod. The Flames gain control of the puck. Big time stop. Referee signaling for a penalty. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. And the officials will pass the sentence here.
Up by one late in the third period, and you take a penalty. It's got to be your PK unit and your goaltender who have to come up big.
Calgary's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Petrie's got the puck through the neutral zone. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Dishes it to Comfort. Great defensive effort with the strip. On the backhand. Oh, he needed to make that save to tie it again. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Well, after an absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively, it kind of settled down here, Cheryl. More to your style, I would say, right? As a defender.
Yeah, as a defender, it became more defensively structured, and I bet that the coaches had something to say about that, but certainly not as much fun for us.
great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. From center, they get into the attacking area. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Picked up along the wall by Sherratt. Here's a high-danger opportunity. Can't complete the pass, and the rush comes to an end. Picked off by Parayko. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, a great scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Tees it off! Too many bodies in the way. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And the puck leaves the zone. Grabbed in the open ice by Neighbors. Oh, and he puts it away. A risky play, but it pays off. Tries to get it to Kane. The Blues gain possession along the wall. St. Louis on the attack. Oh, how did they keep it out? What a blocker stop by Talbot. Quick feed to DeBrincat. Oh, bold move by the goaltender as he pokes it away. The Blues have it against the wall. Rocked him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Here they are on the attack. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. Sends the pass over. Sends it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
But he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that that puck comes across.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. Strong use of the body. Nice poke check. St. Louis is on the attack. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Look at this. They gain the zone. Oh, they score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back, here they come.
St. Louis takes a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Texier. Looks to make a play over to Letty. Moves it to Suter. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Hammers the shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Excellent stick work on the play. Coughs up possession of the puck. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. And he slides it quickly to Rasmussen. Big play inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Rasmussen. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Joseph's got it against the boards. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. And now he tries to get it across to DeBrincat. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. And the redirect goes awry.
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they lose it.
Oh, it's another play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Moves it quickly over to Petrie. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Passes it to Tarasenko. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. second period set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Detroit's got a 2-goal lead heading into the second period, and I'm not surprised, actually just a little surprised it's not more. They've dictated pace and tempo. They've been aggressive and hounded pucks. But in particular, one of the reasons why they've been most successful is they found the shooting lanes and they're putting the puck to the net.
To the front! St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Handles the puck. With the backhand! Scores! Oh, that was a beauty! The Blues needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
A chance for front! Scores! And look at that! It's a layup!
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
Lots of time left in this period. Detroit's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Paints it over! Folks, been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. The Blues will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Thomas will serve 2 for interference. Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Detroit's got possession here in the offensive zone. And that one's denied. And he makes that save as well. Fires away. Denies him. The Red Wings now have a short power play after the penalty expired.
Thomas' penalty is about to expire.
Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength. Now a quick pass to Kyrou. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Talbot's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, it's part of their mental preparation as a goaltender. Even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
And with the 2 centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Oh, and the goalie catches a break there. Edvinson's got the puck in his own zone. Cuts to the paint. Decides to think about it. Faxa's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Leddy. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Taken by Edvinson. Puck grab by Hall. St. Louis plays it against the boards.
Change up, change up.
Quick pass to Texier. Detroit's got control of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to DeBrincat. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kane. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Taken along the wall by Kopp. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Moves the puck to Bolduc. The Blues taken along the wall. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Oh, you can see the frustration and the body language in him right now. That's the second penalty he's taken this period, James.
St. Louis is set to go back to work on the power play.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it with the different adjustments to be made.
And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Chase in front. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Oh! Moves it to Comfer. Pokes it away in his own end. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Scooped up along the wall by Thomas. A centering chance! It scores! What an opportunity! It delivers! St. Louis gets one back here late in period number 2. Where does it go from here, though?
Finding a way to get it done, and they're within one, and that is huge timing for this team. As they drove, they've been aggressive on the puck, but most importantly, James, they're disguising their shot and attacking the net.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Loses the coverage there. The Blues have the puck now. St. Louis is in the offensive zone. Shen's got it in the corner. Great poke check on the reach. Suter's got the puck. Strong defensive effort. Grabs the puck. And now he moves it quickly. Here we go, 2-on-1. Great save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Dishes it off.
Raymond's falling to the ice, James, and he still has the capacity and the wherewithal to understand exactly where everyone is on the ice. I mean, that's an effective distributor to be able to get that pass off.
And one last save. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Blues don't need to change their game plan, James. I mean, they're trailing by 1 goal, but they found a way to own the puck through the majority of the game, and this is a good sign anytime you're holding the puck. Now it's about being opportunistic and finding a way to get some net front.
Scores! And the Red Wings invite defense here! The Red Wings pick up right where they left off. And look at this, a quick goal here to go up in the third.
Yeah, and that's deflating for their opponent. You can see it in the body language, and that's also a signal to them that they need to continue to press, attack while they're down.
Intercepted the pass.
Detroit's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all 3 zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
And that's picked up by Kyrou. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Parayko. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Sider. And now he passes up to Kane. Shoves the puck away. Hard hit frees up the puck. Oh, and he tracks it. He scores! Patrick Kane! Detroit's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Looks to pass it to Edmondson. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. More than half the period left to play. Detroit's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
And that one's stopped.
Talbot's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing.
Kane's team is flying out there, James. I mean, this is a blowout. He already has 1. How many more is he going to get?
And he takes the feed. St. Louis steps inside. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Quick pass over to all alone. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Fantastic save. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Here they come on the attack. Right on the doorstep. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it. You can feel it.
And they're cooking now.
There's no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
On the shot, play resumes. And that's off a stick.
Talbot's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
Dished on over to Larkin. Detroit's gained the line and into the zone. Makes a move in front. Decides to think about it. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there. He's got a step. Oh, great hustle to break up the breakaway.
That's exactly why you have to have urgency on the back check, James. But when you have that puck on your stick, you have to have the situational awareness and know what's around you. That takeaway is huge.
Avoids the poke check. Denied by the goaltender. Shot. Oh, they do it again. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The Red Wings have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Puck picked up by Kopp. The Blues gain possession. And sends it just out of reach. Moves it quickly over to Petrie. Nice pass back. Intercepts the pass at center. Uses the force on that hit. And a poke check knocks the puck away. The Blues have it now. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Broken up in the neutral zone by Holloway. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Here's an odd man rush. Here's a feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Breakaway. Oh, what? Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
And all the way down the ice, James, the ability to get away from the puck, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
There's The Blues win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Right up the gut, here they go. Picks off the pass. Solid check to slow him down. The Blues have the puck in the corner. And now it's grabbed by Parayko. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Denies him on the play. And he slides it quickly to Huberdeau. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Carew. Puck scooped up by Huberdeau. Moves around along the half wall. Handles the pass. They've got numbers here. Feeds it over on the attack. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass to Coleman. Oh, this looks dangerous. Across the line. Slides it across. Stars off the Russian. That's how you finish. Calgary's talked a lot about getting off to good starts, and look at this. Case in point right here.
Well, yeah, you get up by one goal early in the game, and it just creates momentum all around your bench. Everyone gets on the ice. They want to contribute. They want to be the one to get the goal on the board and continue to increase this lead. I think they've been real effective to start this game.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Flames lead it 1-0. St. Louis has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. The Blues are on the attack. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play! Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Flames take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Calgary's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Taken by Holloway.
Man,
All alone. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Picked up along the boards by Pospisil. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Across the line, down the left wall. Puck grabbed by Huberdeau. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Puck moved over to Coronado. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Moves it to the middle. And the puck is snagged and covered up for a whistle. Past the midway mark in this period. Calgary's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Blues take possession off the faceoff. Through center. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Up along the wing. And he keeps possession. Puck picked up by Texier. He's got a step. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. When you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Picked up along the wall by Bossa. He scores! Jumps right on his own rebound and puts it in the back of the net. St. Louis has some jump here in the back end of the first period with that goal.
Well, they've closed the gap within one, James, and this is really critical that they have good habits. They continue to press and be aggressive on the puck.
The Flames win the draw. And that's deflected. Quick pass to Longberg.
tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
The Flames played along the wing. Takes it in front. Oh, and that goes off his mask. I don't think he planned to stop it that way, but he keeps it out.
A save is a save, James, and this one rattles off of his cage, and that's got to be a tough one, especially years ago. I'm telling you, the Mats are a lot better today.
Gets the puck over to Coleman. Calgary's got it along the wall. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. The Blues have it behind the net. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Kyrou. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Shuts him down.
I'm not sure how we saw this puck, James. I mean, he's screened, there's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That one's a fabulous one.
And you can hear these fans calling for a score.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward.
Sneaks by the poke check. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Wolf's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Passes on over to Bushnevich. And the intensity starting to ramp up here after that hit. Puck scooped up by Thomas. Sends it to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. Quick feed to Kadri. Makes his presence known on the ice. Moves the puck up to Thomas. Takes the feed. Sends the pass in front. And that's intercepted. Slides the puck to Frost. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. The Flames ready to go on the attack. Routine pad save made by Binnington. Taken along the wall by Broberg. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Here we go, on-man rush. Passes out front. And that doesn't connect. Moves it to Neighbors. Here's a chance. And that's stopped. 2-on-1. Here we go. Dishes it off. Beats it again. Can't complete the play. Scooped up along the wall by Coronado. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play and comes up with the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Faksa. He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Wolf's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. And man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Here's a short pass to Mantha. It's a straight-up race for the puck. And he comes up with it. Calgary's on the attack. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Blues will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking. Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Calgary's got it in their own zone. Can't get a hold of that pass. Sends the pass in front. It's gone.
As well, because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Picked off. Slides it over with pace to Thomas. From point blank. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Wolf.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
The Blues have had a lot of good looks offensively, but they still trail in the second. Thomas wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that pass is redirected. Here he is in front. Scores! And look at this. Suddenly they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within two. And this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
On the attack along the boards. Denies him in front. Sends a pass over. Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Flames get a little bit of bad luck right here as the puck goes off the post and out. The good part is they still have the lead.
Can't connect. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Poked away at center ice. Grabbed along the boards by Kyrou. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call. The Flames have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Hall's lugging the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Falk. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Pass to Coleman. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the kick save. Kadri's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. The Blues will play it from the corner. Here's scores! What a finish on the play! The Blues get the break they need here late in the second.
Sometimes when it gets late in a period, you have more urgency in your step, and they were certainly more aggressive in that last shift, and it showed, and they attacked the net.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Fowler. Slides it diagonally to Texier. And he coughs it up with the pass. And a great save.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in.
Trying to shake the defender. He's in. All alone. He scores. What a shot. St. Louis has tied things up, and on the heels of that goal, Cheryl, do you subscribe in the theory that they've got the momentum now?
I would certainly say they do. Anytime you score at this time of the game, it is critical, and they're the ones that succeeded in that effort, and it's a great one at that. They've worked hard, they've pushed, and now they'll be heading into the intermission. A lot to talk about, but they'll start with the momentum.
Here he is with the backhander. Big-time stop there.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Fran Larceny.
Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder, and here we go with period number 3, moments away. I'm surprised I've got a voice here, period number 3, after all those goals scored through the first 40. Now over to Huberdeau. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Parayko. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Gets in front of it. St. Louis gets a hold of it. Picked up along the wall by Kadri. Quick pass to Coleman. To his teammate. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it. And it stays out of the net. Angles it over to Bushnevich. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. Calgary's looking to break out. Quick feed to Zary.
Bean's had an impressive night so far. I mean, he's had a multiple-point night, creating a ton of offense, and you know that he's not done yet.
Lots of time left in this period, It's all tied up. St. Louis wins the draw in the neutral zone. That knocks him off the puck. Taken along the wall by Bean. Looks to set up at the point now. Blocked in traffic. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Slides the puck across to Holloway. Oh, look at this. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Moves it to Zary. St. Louis has possession of it now. Oh, he denies him on the one-timer. Wow! Couldn't catch up to that pass. Scooped up along the wall by Weegar. And he takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Miromenov. Fires it on net. Oh, and he has the answer there with a fantastic stop. What a steal in his own end. The Blues have it now. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Poked away by Farabee.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we? And just go with the goal calls.
Puck sent over to Texier. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Takes the shot. Shuts it down. What a stop.
Sharangovich is looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Moves it over to Pahal. With the steal. Here's a short pass to Lomberg. Slides the puck over. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. With possession along the wall. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's gobbled up, and we'll get a whistle for a face-off. Past the halfway mark of this period, we got a tie game. Calgary's won the draw. Quick pass to Mantha. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Parayko. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Centering in front. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. Toropchenko's got it in the offensive zone. Wolf's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. St. Louis takes possession off the face-off. Blocked in traffic. Directed over to Bean. Huberdeau's got it in the defensive end. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Tries to get the puck to Kyrou. He got all of that one. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. Grabbed along the boards by Shen. Taken by Broberg. Penalty coming up here. The Flames are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Shooting through traffic is an art, James. Not everyone can do it. You got to find a way to get the puck through. And when you have players that have the IQ and the shot, this is exactly what you do on your power play. You get it up high, and then you shoot the puck. But you need net front presence. You need hard, physical bodies in front to be able to collect the rebound and bury it.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Grabs control of it at the point. Puts it on net. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
With a chance to go ahead and a huge opportunity right there. It's going to go off of the pipe and out.
Outside of the frame.
Thomas has been aggressive around the net. He's got those magic mitts, but unable to convert as he hits the post numerous times in this one.
Slides the puck across to Fowler. Buchnevich is swooping in on the attack. Makes it look easy with a pad. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Denies him! A nasty whack, and the officials all over that one. Let's get the call here. The Blues are getting penalized for slashing. And the man advantage unit goes right back to work. Shen's won the draw inside his own end. The Blues move to the offensive zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Here's a shot. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. There you go, 3 periods down, and still no winner. So we go to overtime. It's sudden death. Be cool. Don't be a fool and go anywhere. It's coming up next.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now. This year's locations and prices.
The Flames start with possession as we are now underway. And that's offside, stopping the play. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Flames get a hold of the draw. And a stiff break setup. Passes it over to Kadri. Oh, a lights-out hit in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Grabs possession of the puck. Takes a shot. Gets a pad on it and turns that one aside. Feeds it over to Coleman. Detroit's got the puck. Poked away at center by Huberdeau. Quick feed to Rasmussen. Larkin's got it along the boards. Poked away in the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Huberdeau. Moves it to Sherratt. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Rasmussen. And he takes the feed. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by DeBrincat. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. Frost's got it along the wing. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Scores! And the Flames extend the red line. The Flames finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams, so that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Great read with the stick. Takes it off. Look out. A one-on-one with the goaltender. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
The Flames move it ahead. Moves it quickly over to Pahal. Into the offensive end now. Oh, some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Handles the pass from the right side. Sidesteps the check. And misses over the net. Great hand-eye contact on the play. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. Levels him with the hit. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck. Breakaway. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post. Now that goes off the face of the goaltender.
Coaches are always saying you got to give it your all, and this goaltender, well, he's going at it with full force and his full head. This one hits his mask and gets a jolt.
Puck grab by Pahal. The Flames gain possession. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Petrie. Quick pass across to Smith. Good read with the stick to break that up. All alone! Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left and he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Calgary's got possession here in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Sherratt. Here's a short pass to Watson. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Passes it over. Quick pass to Sherratt. He says, let's get physical on that play. Drills him. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And he sidesteps the check there. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Coleman's got it across the line. Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. They go on the attack from the left side. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Quick feed to Lomberg. He's got a step.
It isn't easy to score against these Tigers, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he thinks and is able to bury in the back of the net.
Detroit's won the faceoff at center. Looks to get the puck over to Coronado. He's got a stride on the defender. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Calgary's got to find a way to push and continue to press like they did in the first 20 minutes, James. I mean, that was impressive. They executed on their possession and found ways to attack the net. They've got a 2-goal lead, but sometimes it's tough to replicate a first period when you're firing on all cylinders.
Oh, what a big-time stop by Wolf.
Nice flash from the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
A feed in front, and scores! What an opportunity and delivers! Calgary's putting on an offensive play, now up 3-0.
How often do you dominate possession? You can't find the back of the net. Well, different story tonight. They're executing on their chances.
And that's hooked away. Picked up along the wall by Hall. The Red Wings are across the line and into the offensive end. Scores! Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
Yeah, it certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they've got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game.
And he takes the dish. And that's off a stick. Taken along the wall by Weegar. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes the shot. And the save. Holds the puck at the line. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Drives to the crease. Centering feed. He scores! What a play! Detroit suddenly made this a lot more intriguing here in this second period.
I know it's cliche, James, but the game is 60 minutes. It's only the second, and they've got themselves within 1. A lot of runway to go.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Talbot. Hammers the shot! Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Calgary's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Sherratt. He got all of that hit. How did he stop that one? He scores! Good time and a The Flames talked about getting off to a good start at the morning skate, but sure, this is next level. We're seeing.
It really is. Through the first period into their second here, they've just dominated. The puck has been on their stick, and when they're in the offensive zone, they're not just on the perimeter. They're finding ways to get pucks to the net.
Moves it to Larkin. Moves the puck across to Raymond. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Scooped up along the wall by Huberdeau. And it's a quick pass to Anderson. Takes the pass. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Pushes it across to Raymond. Slides it across. Loses his balance on the play. Detroit's got it now. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Gustafsson. And that slides right out to center ice. Grabbed along the boards by Petrie. Textbook poke check by Pospisil. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Puck scooped up by Sharangovich. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Steps into the offensive end. Calgary's got the puck. Great defensive play to break it up. Detroit's got possession at center. Drives to the paint. Decides to think about it. Rocks him on the play. And that's stopped by the goaltender using his head this time. From the back of the cage with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Sherratt. Wrister, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Taken by Hall. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. He scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off.
The Red Wings win it. Here's a short pass to Comfer. Moves the puck. And the middle frame almost done. And a nice save there as play continues. Broken up at center by Comfort. Calgary's got possession of the puck. Receives the pass. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Been a big night for some fantasy poolies watching this one. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Calgary's leading in this high-scoring, high-flying game, but I got to tell you, the goaltenders on both sides, they must absolutely hate it. It's a 200-foot game.
It's a 2-on-1. Here's the pass. Oh, the sauce on that pass. Takes the puck at the point. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Calgary.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the hockey.
Lots of time left in this period. The Flames now lead by 2. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, wow! Denies them in close.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And that's just out of reach. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Frost. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Breakaway, and makes the save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Flames holding down a 5-3 lead in what has been a fun one for hockey fans to watch tonight. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. They've got numbers. Takes it to the net. Scores! And make it a 1-goal game with that tally.
And you can feel it coming, James. They've been playing way more aggressive. Their opponent's sticks are getting tight, and they're panicking a little bit. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score.
They are in one now. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. And he slides it quickly to Sherratt. Unleashes a cannon! And he shut the door on that last play. Now a quick pass to Sider. Cuts into the paint. And still use of the stick to poke the puck away. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Denies him again.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Detroit's been the better team tonight, in my opinion, but still, they trail here in the third period despite having the advantage in shots. Puck grab by Edvinsson. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
The Red Wings have got to keep pressing here, Cheryl. After getting that equalizer, they've got to feel that buzz right now.
Yeah, they'll want to build on top of that goal and really just continue to do what they've been doing all game, and that's possess the puck. We've been waiting for this to happen because they've been all around it. It finally did.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Flames have it now. And he passes it up ahead to Kadri. Oh, he'll feel that one. That's broken up in the neutral zone. The Flames gain control of the puck. To the low slot. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity.
Knocked away. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Frost. Look out, here they come on the attack. Steps into all of that. Calgary's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Kane's taking it from his own end. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Zary.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Right doorstep. Oh, he got paddled by Wolf.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
The Red Wings win the draw here at their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. From the left side, they gain the zone. Quick shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Huberdeau's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
And he had the answer on that one. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. And look at this. Here they come again on the attack. Oh, he scores! And he completes the hat trick.
He's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night after James, and man, do the fans appreciate him.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. The Red Wings take control of the faceoff. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Beats it over.
Talbot's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Keeps a hold of it on the play. He's got a little jump. He's in. Scores! Clinical! Calgary's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you get the moment and take advantage of it.
Tries to get the puck over to Kadri. Calgary's got the puck in the corner. Scores! And threes to magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
Calgary's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff.
Huberdeau's last play was impressive, James. I mean, he's falling. He's almost on 1 foot. Incredible balance, but more importantly, the awareness to know exactly where he was passing and distributing the puck.
Moves it to Paul. And that's intercepted by Rasmussen. Dishes it off.